Yo, what's up guys? So we're here to check out some new Yu-Gi-Oh cards and talk a little bit about them, and some of them are actually pretty insane, like this one over here. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it with the first new card, which is Pup Prize, which is a quick play spell card, and here is the picture of it. And anyways, the effect of this card is that you can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. And when your attacking monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you get to target one card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. You cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with that name for the rest of this turn. So obviously the huge downside, you can't activate cards or the effects of cards with that name. So basically whatever you get back, you're going to have to basically set up or wait for it. However, if it happens to be, let's say, like a hand trap, or let's say a trap card, or even any quick play that you can go ahead and set, you can go ahead and wait till it goes to your opponent's turn, and then you can go ahead and instantly utilize it when it would normally be used. I was also thinking about like utilizing this with Honest. That could be a pretty annoying thing to run into. Like, okay, I'm going to get rid of your monster, and then I'm going to go ahead and add back Honest, and then when you go ahead and try to attack me, I'm going to drop an Honest. I feel like this card, unfortunately, is just going to be too slow because you can't activate the effect. I mean, we're talking about already being able to destroy another opponent's monster by battle, which means that you should be winning the game. However, in certain circumstances, maybe with like an anti-meta control, like if you're running like a Fossil Dyna plus like Moon Mirror Shield, like anti-meta rogue, and you get over that like monster essentially in the first place, again, you're already ahead of the game. So I don't know, you guys can let me know what you think of Pup Prize. I think it has a lot of potential. There might be one deck that can really utilize this card, and again, be able to add back any card, plus it's another spell. So if you're playing a Sky Striker mix-up, it's another spell at the end of the day to put in the graveyard, and it's any card. Like, there's just so much potential here. And we were just talking about that other like Foolish card where you get to send any card to the graveyard, and that one has restriction if you can't activate that card's effect anyways, so there wouldn't really be that much of a downside when you utilize it with this. Anyways, next up, this is Salamangreat Transcendence. This is the picture of the card. But anyways, this is a quick play, which absolutely makes it so much better, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be that good at all. But it says you can activate a card with this card's name once per turn. That effect is to target one Salamangreat Link monster you control to special summon from your extra deck one Salamangreat Link monster with the same name by using only that one monster you control as material. This is treated as a Link summon. So obviously, with the new Salamangreat Pyro Phoenix over here, I mean, if this card is used as Link summon using Salamangreat Pyro Phoenix, you get to destroy all cards your opponent controls, which last time I checked, that is actually a pretty good effect. And then it has the effect of like, once per turn, you get to target a Link monster in your opponent's graveyard, and also you get to special summon it to their field. And then if a Link monster special summon it to your opponent's field, you can target one of those monsters and just do some damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. So it lets you kind of do some extra damage here. I think the card is definitely very viable. Maybe at like just one though. I don't know if I'd play so many copies of it, but the surprise factor, if you wanted to go Pyro Phoenix, pop the board, it definitely does have utility for the deck. And then next up, we have an Evoltile support card. Here's what he looks like. It's been, I think, a really long time since we got any Evoltile support. Anyways, this is a Fire Reptile level 1 with 0 attack, 0 defense, and it says you can only use each effect of the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. The first effect being you get to tribute a reptile monster and you discard one card to special summon a level 6 or lower Fire Dinosaur monster from your deck. That's pretty good. And the second effect is you get to banish this card from your graveyard and then target a Dragon Exceed monster you control with no material and attach up to 2 reptile and or dinosaur monsters with different names from your hand or graveyard. If this was from the deck, this is what would have made this so much better. I honestly haven't seen anyone play Evoltiles like at all. Let me know if this makes it a lot better. I mean, like as far as like good enough to actually just run Evoltiles as a standalone archetype. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really one to speak on Evoltiles. But anyways, next up over here, this one actually got announced a few days ago, in fact, like about a week ago. But I didn't really cover it. This is new. It's called Watt Train over here. Anyways, it says, do you like train? This one leave you in thunderstruck. Anyways, this is Watt Train. It's a normal spell card that says you can only use each of the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. The first effect is to add Watt cards with different names from your deck to your hand, except for Watt Train, up to the number of Thunder monsters you control with different names you control. Okay, and then if this card is in your graveyard, except for the turn of the graveyard, you can banish this card to supposed to summon as many Watt monsters with a different name as possible from your hand. Okay, I mean, that opens up the doors for a lot of cheese, that's for sure. I didn't really expect it to have that effect. But basically, I mean, That could be pretty good. I mean, you could, I forgot what was it? Was it Photon Lead? I mean, I've seen a few Watt builds where they would just like spam the board with like 2 to 3 monsters, and then on top of that, if you're able to go ahead and slam, add a bunch more, and then your opponent gets rid of your board, next turn, alright, just go ahead and banish this, special summon all those Watts that you just added. Yeah, it's Watt, yeah, different names. You could hit it for like another 3k easily, and then I think Watt Draft was big, so your opponent like can't do anything. I mean, it's not bad. I don't know, I don't think I've seen any Watts within the past like week at all. It might not be that viable, but I'll give you guys gameplay footage of some of these down pretty soon. But anyways, let me know you guys' thoughts on any of these new cards that we just talked about, especially this one. I really feel like I can make like a deck that just really utilizes Honest over and over again. But again, there's other utility with it, but I feel like it's just a win harder card. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, turn on that bell to be notified when there is more new Yu-Gi-Oh cards coming out into the game. And if you guys got any replays, would love to see them utilizing some of these new cards. Feel free to send in a replay file over to AzneyesReplays@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out, and I'm out.